Guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So as I expected, it looks like Scratch Off and Criminal B will be teaming up for Put It in the Trash. Now, in my earlier video that I did yesterday before it was announced, I said that Cardi B was going to hop on a song. And that could possibly make it chart because Put It in the Trash currently hasn't charted. Okay? And, you know, she probably will get a little bit of radio play now that Cardi B has hopped on it. You know, she trying to use Cardi B as a crutch. You know, they're technically using each other. You know, Nicki's ops got to team up. Nicki went live to promote Pound Town 2 with Sëxÿÿrëd. And she was accused of throwing shade at, you know, Cardi B and Scratch Off. And also Jade, Off the Cheat's mistress, was also accused of throwing shade. Okay? Now, to me, going live to promote Pound Town 2 was a chess move. Okay? Because, you know, it was moving up on iTunes. The fans are rebuying it. So it was a chess move, in my opinion. So Ckïminaj went live and she said this to Sëxÿÿrëd.
As everybody that's been showing Sëxÿÿrëd love from the beginning until now. Like, what I can say is that this is only beginning for her because, and this is what I told her, I was like, yo, people like you, they like what you have to say, they like your sound. So make sure a whole bunch of people ain't coming around trying to help you do this and help you do that. Because motherfuckers want to really hear that raw shit, you know what I'm saying? And we be missing it after a while in rap, and we love discovering new people in rap and stuff like that.
So a lot of fans were speculating that she was talking about writing when she said, help you do this and help you do that. She said she want to hear what the artist has to say. And a lot of times, you know, female reciters and female rappers start off writing, and then once they get signed to a label, then the label tells them, you're going to need a writer. That sometimes does happen. So I can get why, you know, Nicki said that, but people were taking it as shade because Criminal Faces and Scratch Off don't write. Okay, as we know. Then here goes Messy Jade. Oh my goodness. Coming out saying he be cheating. I'm the reason. That is a line from Pound Town. And obviously we know that Off the Cheat, you know, was smashing Jade. And that's why Criminal Faces, you know, had men come to, you know, the location she was working at and throw bottles at her and her cousin or sister, the other female that was with her. Cardi B pled guilty for the crime and only got 14 days of community service. Okay? Not really shocked. But you know, she did admit to the crime. What would have been really iconic if she had surprise dropped, you know, the JT freestyle with a verse of her on it? That would have been iconic. But, you know, JT a little scary. I can understand why, because allegedly Cardi B got some tea on JT. But with that being said, you can't be the princess of rap if you're scared to go toe-to-toe. Okay? Rap is a competition. So, if you're scared, you can't be the princess of rap, and she shouldn't be going solo at all. Now, moving on to Doja Cat. Doja Cat, you know, will be working with the legendary, the iconic Hype Williams for a music video. Okay, so the budget, that's taking it to a whole nother level. If you don't know who Hype Williams is, he's a music director. He's been showing a lot of love to Doja Cat recently on social media. He worked with Queen Bee, Camel Face, Nicki Minaj, Kanye, Lil Wayne. He's worked with a lot of different artists. So Doja Cat getting the iconic Hype Williams to direct a music video, that might be some next level-ish, okay? Hopefully it matches the music. Hopefully the music is as good as the music videos. Because if the music is trash, there's no point of having a good music video. Kelsey comes out of hiding and she is shading Megan Thee Stallion because Megan Thee Stallion says 1501 Entertainment purposely failed her by collaborating with Tory Lanez and Kelsey Harris on a diss track, demands that Kelsey turn over all text messages that reference her name. So it looks like Kelsey might be heading to court again for this case with 1501. And what did I tell y'all yesterday? I said that's the reason why she's not releasing music, because of 1501. It has nothing to do with healing. She just don't want to be under 1501. She believes that Carl owes her money. Now, Kelsey said that Megan is trying to disturb her peace. She said a healed person wouldn't keep harassing and making up lies. And she said that Megan Thee Stallion released a diss track first, and she responded, which is true. Megan did come out with shots fired or something like that on the Bad News album. So I don't know why she's trying to act like she's so innocent. They all put out diss tracks to each other. She the only person that could talk about it in her music? That don't make sense. I feel like I would be scared to be friends with Megan Thee Stallion. Okay? I would genuinely be scared to be in a relationship with Megan Thee Stallion because she's just weird. She can do something to you, but you can't respond. I find that to be a little bit weird. So she definitely is kind of creepy in my opinion. I don't know what it is about her personality, but she plays like the innocent role way too much. She put out a diss track too. Moving on to Halle Bailey. Fans are calling The Little Mermaid a flop. I'm like, damn, I didn't even see the movie yet. So, The Little Mermaid has roughly grossed around $200 million so far. The movie came out, I believe, last Friday. And people are calling it a flop, saying that it didn't gross as much as it should. People are saying it probably has to do with racism. You know, Holly is, black. And people felt like a white mermaid would have been better. So let me know how you guys feel about that. For what I've seen, it's gotten really good reviews and it just started. It has to grow. 200 million, for a week or a weekend is really not that bad. Okay? What was really shocking to me, the budget for the film was $200 million. So I guess that's why people are calling it a flop, because they really didn't make no money off of it just yet. But I was shocked when I found out that Holly only got paid $1.5 million for the film. I was like, I feel like she should at least got $5 million, at least. $1 million for a Little Mermaid movie is too low. But, this is her first major film. So it takes time to get that, big coinage, okay? So hopefully in the future, if she continues to do acting, making a name for herself, she'll get paid like $10 million a movie like Zendaya. Okay, because that's the coinage Zendaya be getting. She be getting paid like $10 million for Euphoria and all the films that she's in. So hopefully one day Haley can get that type of money when she do a film. Moving on to Queen Bee. So a lady on TikTok has caused some controversy in regards to Rihanna and Queen Bee. She basically went on TikTok and said that Rihanna could retire, but Queen Bee could not, okay? And this is what she had to say.
I'm going to tell you why Rihanna can retire and Beyonce cannot. Yep, I said it on Beyonce's internet. Rihanna has successfully figured out how to create and package her brand into a passive form and to give you and I that experience, her personality, her expectations, the experience of the good girl gone bad. Beyonce has not figured out how to package Beyonce. Every time she launches a product, it does not correlate with her brand experience. And this is why she has not been able to consistently create a product that kind of carries itself on its own. As a result, Beyonce will continue to have to perform until she is successfully able to transfer this particular brand experience over into a product.
Now, she also stated that, Queen Bee would obviously have to make an affordable luxury product for her fans, which I think Queen Bee is working on. She did mention that she is doing a hair care cosmetic line a few weeks ago on Instagram. So I do believe she's working on another product since Ivy Park is no longer available. But I also feel like if Queen Bee did not want to tour, she wouldn't be touring. Okay? One thing I've noticed about Queen Bee, if she don't want to do something, she's not going to do it. Even if it's more profitable. For example, the visuals. If Queen Bee had put out the visuals when the album first came out, it probably would have increased the sales of the album. She probably could have done at least 500K versus 300,000 first week. Okay? But, you know, she got to be different. She don't like to do a lot of promo. And I think that she felt like the fans were expecting the visuals. So that's why she pulled them. Because the videos are done. Okay? She's been teasing them on tour. So it's done. Another thing is, I feel like Queen Bee, she's making $2.2 billion on this tour. She probably won't ever have to tour ever again. But I think she likes performing. I think that's where she feels like, you know, she stands out. Because there's not really a lot of great performers, especially in this younger generation. It's like, there's Doja Cat, there's Chloe, there's Normani, you know, Chris Breezy, the colorist. But there's not really a lot of great performers. So I think Queen Bee knows that's where she stands out. Moving on to Lizzo, she is, you know, going off because people were asking how Lizzo is so big, yet she's moving around stage. She's currently on tour, and fans were asking, what is she eating? Okay. And then, as we know, Candace Owens, of course, had to chime in and saying that, you know, Lizzo is basically fat. People need to leave Lizzo alone, okay? She's big. What else is new? Is that all you can say about Lizzo? And then I also want to say that even though Lizzo is vegan, vegan means you don't eat animal. It does not mean that you eat healthy, okay? And this is not shade towards Lizzo. That's just what vegan means. Vegan means you don't eat meat. Oreos are vegan. That means that there's no animal product in it. But people need to leave Lizzo alone. Anyway, I got some hot tea over at Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.